Hi everybody, welcome to the Wonder Basement. I'm Tanya and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I want to show you today a couple things that alternative projects that I've used with our March paper pumpkin. This is a kit that is an awesome monthly subscription. It's $19.95 and that includes shipping and handling. It's a great value. What you get in the paper pumpkin kit is you usually get, or you always get, a great instruction sheet, and this is what this month's paper pumpkin is supposed to, it gives you enough product to make 8 cards, and they're really fun pop-up cards. I have done those cards, and I've also done some different things. I wanted to show you quickly. This is the little, you get, and in this kit you will also get a stamp set and an ink pad. And this month actually we got 2 stamp sets. We got numbers and then a happy birthday. It says today we celebrate you, a candle, birthday hat, some confetti. The actual pop out on this, I'm just going to fold it real quick and show you kind of what it looks like. It has full instructions. I'm not going to actually do the project because I want to show you this extra thing that I made with the extra things that I had in my kit. Well, actually, I'm doing a workshop coming up in April, and I wanted to do a completely different project. Sometimes you don't necessarily want to have the cards, or you want to do something a little different. I'm going to show you what this kind of looks like. So it fits in here like this, pops up. It's really super cute. And they also have some really cute envelopes that go with this. They always come with envelopes that you can share, so you can see that they've got the decorative paper on the inside, which always adds a nice, I don't know, a special touch to your card stuff. So what I'm going to do, what I do when I get my paper pumpkin, just so that I kind of get it clear in my head, I don't know if you can see this over here. I kind of sit in, let me bring it over. Right over here. Oops. Okay, so what I do is you get, like this one has, usually there are some die cuts in the, I'll just go ahead and pull that up. There's some die cuts in the kit, and this time it was numbers. There was a pink polka dot and then this blue. And I've got all these, oh, it's not pink polka dot, it's actually blue sprinkles, but you can see I've got all of those pieces cut out. I like to put them in little baggies so that I have them available. You got some cute little banner tags and some white tags. You got a whole thing of our, I call it tearable tape because you actually can tear it, but that sounds bad. It's tear and tape, I think is what it's called, but I think tearable tape is kind of fun. Susan Smith, she's the one that got me started doing that. Then there is an ink pad, I told you that, an ink spot. These are great when you're also working with the Stamparatus, and so just hang on to these. We're going to do a, Susan, Sherry, and I are going to do a storage video coming up soon, so we're just going to give you tips about how to store different things. So, but these are great to have, and you can just re-ink them with our ink pad or our re-inkers. These cute little embellishments, and then I've got some little blue banners, and everything, as you can see, is color coordinated with the cardstock. You can see how it all goes really nicely together. This one actually is Poppy Parade, Bermuda Blue. Is that Bermuda Bay? Sorry, not blue, but it is kind of a blue-green. And then, let's see, I've used the Daffodil Delight as my extra ink. I add my ink pads to this, and I also have my Memento for my black because I figure that's always a good thing to have as far as a basic color. Okay, so what I'm going to show you my project. It's a little birthday. It could be a banner for anything. I did have one on here that was birthday, but I'm just going to swing it through. Oh, and I used this stamp set has the balloon stamp that actually matches the punch, the balloon bouquet punch in the annual catalog. So this is a really great way to show off some of the Stampin' Up! Products and kind of upsell to your customer maybe, or you know, or if you are a customer, to actually just add some products and know how all the Stampin' Up! Products go together. They have done such a fabulous job at coordinating the projects, or the projects and the products in the catalog, that it's really it's pretty awesome. So what I've done on this one, we'll just go through each one by one. So I've taken the products that I've added, okay, are the got them written down here. Balloon bouquet punch, the balloon bouquet punch, the twinkle star adhesive stars. They're like little sequin, those are those little sparkly things you see. The silver and pool party baker's twine, which is what I've connected it with. I've used then the ink pads. I think I told you, I've used daubers, because on these I took a piece of cards, or one of the card backs, this is intended to be a card base, and I just cut it in half. So I have a couple quarter sheets of pattern paper. So what I did is I actually just punched out with the punch, here, I'll just do it. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? So I just punched it out. And then what I did, I didn't want it to be quite, if you just lay this on, let me get a solid one. Where'd it go? Okay. If you just put it on the yellow banner, it's a little bit flat. And there are some dimensionals that also come. They send you most of the adhesive, like the specialty adhesive that you need to put your projects together. I just was using the snail, and I didn't want it to be quite so flat. So what I did is I just took a little bit of my Bermuda Bay ink on a sponge dauber. And by the way, I like to mark my sponge daubers so that I can, you know, I don't have to wash them. I can just use the same color over and over, and that's how I store them. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lightly go around the edge of this little balloon, and then I actually then just put it on. You can see how you can, it just looks a little much like it's got a bit of a border around it, so it's not so flat into the yellow. It pops it out just a little bit, and it's actually flat. Okay, so we went from this one, and then the second one, there are some stamps in the kit, and I just kind of mixed it up with that happy hashtag, because I did hashtag happy, and then it's actually supposed to be like for the numbers, but you know, in this day and age, I can use hashtag. So and then these cute little bows they're adorable. But again, they're a little bit flat, and they look fine if you want to put them on your, you know, on your card. They're actually made to go to decorate your little packages with, which are super cute. But what I did on my banner, I wanted it to pop out just a little bit more. So I just took my bone folder and kind of crumpled, I just ran it through there just to kind of soften it a little bit. Actually, I wanted to go this way. And then I took a, you can see how it's popped up, or you can see how, and then I just kind of took a glue dot and just stuck that on the back so that it's actually not attached on the sides, and that way you can also bend it up. And then I put a little star in the center. Oh, sorry guys, a little star in the center. So, and then I just layered the, these little tags also, or little strips of paper, came with the kit, and I wanted to add a little accent. So what I did is I marked the center point of this, or you can just fold it in half. And I slid it on here, and then I cut up with scissors. I didn't bring my scissors. But what I did is I just cut right here and then cut from edge to edge to get my little banner in. Oops. I'm just going to go back to the full so you guys can see everything, and I'll just hold it up. So I cut that. And then I just kind of layered it. I let it go off the banner so that it looks a little bit more freestyle. This one, I pretty much just, I stamped on white cardstock. I actually used the stripey, but after I did it, I decided, I used this, but I decided you couldn't really see the background so much, so I just decided that I would just use the cardstock plain. But anyway, I didn't want it to go to waste, so I also added some you'll see a couple sequins on here, but I think I decided I like the stars the best. I think it's a fun accentuate or accent. And so then I used the twine to make all my balloon tails. This one was fun. I did this one and I stamped the little birthday candles and this little thing in the center. That was kind of, this is all you guys that really hate to throw away whole sheets of stuff that still has some paper on it. You're gonna like this, because what I did is I just cut, I would do it, but I forgot my scissors. They're laying across the room. So I just cut down the edges in between the numbers, and I had these little, it was pretty easy because there's dots, you know, straight line dots, so it was pretty easy, quick. And what I did is I reached back into my quilling world. I don't know if any of you guys have ever done quilling, but it's kind of fun. And it's just basically paper rolling, and you can roll it real tight. So I'm just rolling it, literally rolling it around my, oh, this is my pick your tool. Okay, so then I get a nice little round coil of paper. And you can kind of work with paper and make it do all kinds of things that you want it to do, but so you can see I just got this little boingy thing. And what I did is I just took a glue dot. Oh, this isn't working quite as well. I really needed to go from end to end. So I'll just redo that real quick. Whoop. And then I stuck it down on here and just, and I could actually stick another one on here and it would be kind of cute because it just adds a little bit of whimsy to the design. It gives you some 3-dimension. I also took on the glue dot, I just stick it on there because I kind of like it. On this one, I just used a sponge dauber in Daffodil Delight. This is my little, and I just sponged right on top of my right on top of the candles, and it kind of gives it a little bit of a glow. So it's kind of cool. Like that one. And then I just did another similar one to the first one you saw over here. I kind of mixed it up a little bit. This one I stamped with the happy birthday, but you can tell again, I don't really like when I always stamp like happy birthday, you know, and it's all just right on. I really like to, because your mind just automatically fills in the rest. You know what it says, especially when you've got this end on the, you know, birthday here. So I like to kind of offset it on my paper. And then I also did the little, mush this up just a little bit with my bone folder, and then put a star in the center. So I hope you like it. It's my little birthday banner. You could use this, and actually you could leave birthday off and make it for any kind of celebration. There, with the numbers, you could put on here a 50th anniversary, 30. I mean, you could put a first birthday. I mean, you could do all kinds of fun things with it. So I think that is all. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I'd be happy to, I'll be checking back if you have any questions. If you like this video, please comment and share. And thanks for coming by to the Wonder Basement. I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.